YouTube, what it do? Welcome to another episode of Narrow Minded. Today's episode is going to be about being a slave to our material desires. And the reason why, first of all, before we move forward, shout out to my boy LeBron. Rise above the hate. There's a lot of hate going on in this world right now, and we got to rise above it, okay? But let's move forward. Let's get into the topic, right? Being a slave to our material desires. And first, let me say this. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have nice things in life. There's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't feel guilty about that. That's just a natural, that's just natural. Human beings want nice things. Human beings want to live, comfortably. Human beings want to, we have an ego. We all have an ego. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't have an ego, like I don't want nice things. But it comes a point where you realize, is being a slave worth these nice things that I so much desire, these nice material things that I so much desire? I'm gonna give y'all an example from my life. I remember a few years ago, I wanted a charger really bad. This was probably like three or 4 years ago. I wanted a charger. It was 2016 actually, yeah. 2016. I wanted a charger so bad, right? And I was making okay money. I was making decent money, but the job I had at the time, my full-time job, it wasn't enough to, they said I didn't make enough to afford the charger every time I went to go price one at the dealership. So, I'm like, okay, I really want this charger. I really want this charger. So I ended up getting a part-time job. Now, the part-time job I got was crazy, right? The part-time job I ended up getting was I was driving the shuttle bus for a hotel. I would go pick up, I would go pick up people people from the airport and bring them to the hotel. And then I would take people from the hotel and take them to the airport. And this job, it was cool, it was laid back, but the thing is, it was third shift. It was a third shift job that I did on the weekend. So I did it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, my regular job, my 9 to 5 job, was Monday through Friday. And, the thing is, this was a third shift job, so it started at I believe, 9 at night to 7 in the morning or something like that. Or 10 at night to 7 in the morning, right? So now imagine this was probably 4 years ago, 2016. I think I'm in my, late 20s, just about to turn 30, but I think I was in my late 20s. And so just off it being Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I missed all activity on the weekend. My weekends was not at night I couldn't really do anything. I couldn't go out, couldn't have fun, I couldn't hang out with my friends, right? And depending on who you are, that probably don't matter to you anyway, but just to do it just so you can drive a charger, I don't think it's worth. Now in hindsight, I don't think it's worth it, right? So, but anyway, I'm working this job, I'm working my job, working this part-time job, and I pretty much don't have no life, you know what I'm saying? Only thing I'm doing is working. Monday through Friday I'm working, Friday through Sunday I'm working. But the thing that was getting to me was Sunday night, right? Because Sunday night, I had to turn around. Once I got off at 7 in the morning, my full-time job, I had to go to my full-time job. But the thing about my full-time job is I had a flex schedule, so I can come in anytime between, you know, 6:30 in the morning to 10 a.m. So my full-time job, I can come in anytime between 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., right? So, you know, that Sunday, you know, I'm working third shift. You know, by the time I get off my part-time job, you know, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much ready to go to sleep, you know, but I know if I go home and try to go to sleep from the time I got off at 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I wasn't gonna wake back up. So what I would do is I would just leave that job and go straight to my full-time job, right? And you know, I was pretty much I was worthless at my full-time job for that day because I wasn't doing no work, right? So, you know, and in my mind, I was thinking like, man, when I get this charger, and I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. I was thinking like, man, when I get this charger, man, the shorty's gonna be on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm whipping everywhere. The shorty's gonna be on me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be so easy for me to, you know, like I said, you know how God. I'm gonna keep it 100. That's just in my mind, and it wasn't even about the girls. It was more about I just wanted nice. I just wanted something nice. I wanted to feel important. I wanted to feel like I was the man. I wanted to feel like I was, you know, achieving something. Like I was doing my thing. Now the charger that I bought, you know, it was at that time. It was 2016. The charger that I bought was a 2014, and it was fairly brand new. It only had like 30,000 miles on it when I first bought it. Basically brand spanking new. You know what I'm saying? And so the payments on that thing was crazy. You know what I'm saying? My payments was like $475, so that's damn near $500. And you know, plus insurance, so that's like $600. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm working, you know, and you know, I got my charger and everything, but it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. You know, 9 times out of 10, I wasn't doing nothing but going to work and going to sleep. I didn't even have time to even cruise the city to try to look for these girls that was supposed to be, you know, hollering at me just because I got this charger. You know what I'm saying? That just for me thinking like that. And you know, I'm not like that type of person. I'm not a shallow person, but you know, every guy, you know, had that time through their life where they, you know, was kind of shallow like that. You know what I'm saying? But I realized that like, yo, I can't even hang out or chill because I have to go to work to pay for this car. You know, and I had a son, I got a son or whatever, and I would be tired, you know what I'm saying, on the weekend. I wouldn't really want to do anything during the daytime because, you know, I'll be tired from Monday through Friday, and then I knew I would have to go in later that night. So during that daytime, I wasn't really trying to do anything, you know. So that took away from me, you know, being the best father that I could be, or you know, doing things with my son that, you know, that I should be doing during the weekend, you know, spending time with him, getting to know him, going to the park, playing basketball, doing whatever, you know, just spending time with my son, enjoying him. And I wasn't able to do that, you know what I'm saying, because I was tired, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, I'm like, yo, you know, this car is not really worth it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's nice. You know what I'm saying? It's real nice. You know, automatic start. You know what I'm saying? If it's cold outside, I press the button. The car turned on and warm up by itself. Trust me, it was nice. Very nice. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it wasn't no girls just running up to me like, yeah, you know, I see you got the charger, you know, can I get your number? Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. It was absolutely nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and, you know, I wasn't having as much fun as I envisioned me having once I got this Charger. Like the funnest day was when I first got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding around, going to show my peoples and everything. Everybody, you know, happy or whatever. But that was the funnest day. You know what I'm saying? After that, it was just like sitting outside, like while I'm at work, just sitting in the parking lot, collecting dust. You know what I'm saying? And sitting in my driveway, just collecting dust. You know what I'm saying? It's just a car. You know what I'm saying? I started to realize like this is just a car. You know what I'm saying? I'm really out here busting my ass, you know, not living my life, not enjoying my son, not having fun, like not being able to spend as much money or do other things with my money because I got this $600 car investment that I have to pay for every month on top of my rent and everything else that I had to pay for, you know. So I started to realize like, yo, it's not all it's cracked up to be, you know what I'm saying? And I know that's what we get ourselves into a lot in this lifetime. You know, we see people with nice things and, you know, nice cars and big houses and you know, jewelry and nice shoes and nice clothes and things like that. And like I said, it's nothing wrong with having those things. The thing is, are you a slave just to obtain those things? See, a lot of people that we look up to that have those things, most of them or some of them are not slaves because guess what? They're doing what they love to do. They're doing what they love to do in life, and that turns into money. Because not only that turns into money, that turns into happiness. You know, because, you know, they're doing what they were sent to this life to do. So they can afford these type of things, you know what I'm saying? But if you are working a 9-to-5 job, a regular 9-to-5 job, and you're trying to keep up with these celebrities and keep up with people who have businesses or things like that, you know, you pretty much are going to be working just for materialistic things, and you're not gonna enjoy your life. Everything is gonna be about going to work so you can pay for this car, so you can buy nice shoes, so you can buy nice clothes, so you can keep up with the Joneses pretty much. But the whole time, you're not gonna have fun because you're not gonna be able to enjoy your nice shoes. You're not gonna be able to enjoy your nice car. You're not gonna be able to enjoy your nice clothes. You're not gonna be able to enjoy your nice jewelry except every blue moon. You're gonna be going to work Monday through Sunday trying to pay for those materialistic things. And you're gonna miss out on life. You're gonna miss out on the joy of life, you know. And it was crazy because you know, I had the Charger or whatever, and it was cool, everything. I was keeping up with my payments, but then I ended up getting sick at work. I ended up getting sick at work, and I ended up having to have surgery, you know. And I was out of work for a long time, from like July of that year all the way until like November of that year, you know. So I was getting like half of my paycheck during that stint that I was out of work. So, you know, eventually I couldn't afford the payments. I couldn't afford the payments because I'm at work. I mean, I'm not at work. I gotta pay my rent before I think about a car payment. And you know, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? the car payment, the car people, whoever, Dodge, Ram, Chrysler, they didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't give a damn that I had to have surgery and I had to be out of work for, you know, 6 to 7 months. They didn't give a damn. They want their car payment. And if they don't go get their car payment, they're gonna come get their car. And it was crazy because I was at work. You know, I was out of work, right? I was out of work from like July to like November that year. And when I when I returned back to work, you know, and I wasn't even behind in my car payments that much. I think I was like $1,100 or something like that, you know. But my stupid self, I didn't call them and, you know, let them know or whatever. Anyway, but at the time, I didn't give a damn about calling them because I was sick. I was physically sick. And to be honest, the reason why I believe I was sick because I was stressed out. I was working too much, you know. I was working too much. I was stressing my body out, you know, trying to, you know, have these nice material things. You know, I was pretty much a slave trying to have these nice material things. I wasn't having fun. I was working all the time, and I ended up becoming sick because of me working all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it was just all bad. And like, you know, when I went back to work, you know, I think I was at work for like, it was like my my second week back at work, right? So and my charger, my charger was silver. You know what I'm saying? It was silver. You know, it was tinted out, everything. And when so one day I'm leaving work, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaving work, and I never forget this day. I'm leaving work, and I was cool with the security guard at my job or whatever. And like I'm leaving out the door. He like, bro, how about somebody's silver Mustang got towed or whatever. I was like, silver Mustang? He was like, yeah, somebody's silver Mustang. Now this was an old head, so I guess he confused. He couldn't really tell that it was a Charger instead of a Mustang. So me, I'm thinking like silver Mustang. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. But in the back of my head, I'm like, yeah, I know I got a Charger. My Charger is silver. My Charger, you know, is silver. But I was like, he said a Mustang, so you know, I go outside, right? I'm looking in the parking spot where I park my car, and there's no car, there's no Charger, there's no silver Charger right there. And I was like, yo, what the hell my car is? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'll park somewhere else, knowing damn well I'll park right there. So I'm walking around looking for my Charger, and nowhere to be found. And it was crazy because on that day it was cold as hell. It was raining and it was cold as hell. So I had to come back in the building. So when I come back in the building, he looking at me like, yo, what's going on? So I'm just like, yo, that was my car, yo. That was my Charger that got towed. So, you know, he's trying not to laugh, but I know he want to laugh, but he trying not to laugh. But, you know, I can't even blame him for wanting to laugh because, you know, me and him used to clown around all the time. But, you know, so I ended up having to, you know, call an Uber to get to the crib. My first time using the Uber, and I'm calling the finance company. I'm like, yo, what's good? Yo, like, yo, I only had $1,000 to pay y'all, and I had the money because I took out a hardship loan. I had the money. You know what I'm saying? I was actually gonna pay it that day. just got the money. Just received the money. You know what I'm saying? I think I had like $3,000. They gave me $3,000. I only owed $1,000, but they hit me with the, nah, we don't want the $1,000. We want the whole 10 bands. We want $10,000. That's the only way you can get your car back. And I was like, yo, I was only, back $1,000. Let me just pay this $1,000. Nope. We want the 10 bands. We want the 10 racks. So I'm like, yo, this is beyond me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, long story short, I had to chalk that up. I ain't had $10,000. And even if I did have $10,000, ain't no damn way I'm about to pay y'all $10,000 for no car. Like, it's not, I'm just not going to do that. Who would pay $10,000 cash for, nah, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was a lesson that I learned that, you know, don't be a slave to materialistic things. That's not what life is about. You know, life is about enjoying your life, doing what makes you happy, enjoying your loved ones, you know, taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And, you know, life is about doing what you love. You know, a lot of us are working jobs 2 or 3 jobs that we hate. We absolutely hate these jobs just to afford materialistic things. And I'm not even gonna lie, you know, the cost of living right now is very high. So some of us just working 2 or 3 jobs just to pay our rent. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, don't get me wrong. We stand in these luxury apartments though. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we are slave to stay in these luxury apartments. And like I said, it's nothing wrong with, you know, wanting nice things. It's nothing wrong with that. But you have to, it's better to get these nice things when you can afford them, right? You're never going to be able to really improve your life if you're living paycheck to paycheck. You're not going to be able to improve your life like that. You know, you got the nice car, you got the nice crib, but one slip up, you get sick, you get ill, or something crazy happens and you can't go to work, or you lose your job, then what? You lose it all. You know what I'm saying? Because you really was paying for it paycheck to paycheck, and that's not stability. That's not financial stability, and that's not happiness. You worried all the time, you're stressed out, and it's just not good for your health, people. So, you know, it's better to live below your means, follow your dreams, stack your money up, and invest in yourself instead of investing in materialistic things. Invest in yourself. If you invest in yourself and you invest in doing things that you like to do, and you invest in your passion, and you invest in your creativity, and you invest in, you know, that dream that you have, and you invest in you know, that passion that you have, and the things that you really want to do, you're going to eventually be able to afford anything that you want. And this time you're going to be truly happy because you're doing what you love to do, and you invested in yourself, right? So, you know, that's just a little, you know, message from me. You know, don't be a slave to materialistic things, because it's not all about materialistic things. Life is about having fun. Life is about doing what you love to do. Life is about enjoying your family. Life is not about working sun up to sundown, Monday through Sunday, 24/7, 365. That's not what life is about. You know, really, all of this stuff is supposed to be free anyway. So just us working to live is wrong. You know, you don't supposed to be out here working to live. You know, money is not real. You know what I'm saying? All of these materialistic things was already here before money was created. Money was created to put people in slavery and to monopolize, you know, the resources of the world. You know, so the powers to be, the elite, you know, they created this money, this fake economy to take your life away, pretty much. Just straight strip your life away and make you work for things that were given to you by your creator. You know, the creator created all of this. The creator created the earth. The creator created the trees. The creator created the fruits and the vegetables and the food that we eat every day and the water that we drink. You know, and even the creator created the homes that we stay in, because the things that they use to make our homes and to make our apartments and to make our houses, the materials was already here. The creator had already provided us with those materials. And right now, we're paying to live when we should be living for free and enjoying each other and loving each other, and really, you know, it's like my dad. Y'all remember Everybody Hates Chris, right? When his dad was always at work. Always at work. You know what I'm saying? He slept in his work uniform. That's pretty much how my dad was. Always at work. And I'm pretty sure that's how y'all parents was too. Just to provide for y'all. And there's nothing wrong with that. You got to provide for your family. But at the end of the day, look how many years go by of you, and look how many days go by of you missing out on your loved ones and your parents missing out on your life. You know, we as parents spend most of our time at work. And our children spend most of their time at school, so we're not even enjoying it. We don't even know each other. You know, we don't even know each other. You know, you don't even know your parents how you should. You don't even know your kids how you should, because you're being occupied by some total bogus, you know, matrix scheme, pyramid scheme that's created by these evil, elite, you know, demonic people that's running the world, you know. And we have to, you know, this system has to come down, because that's why a lot of people are depressed. You know, you get your check and you got to spend your whole check on your rent. You've been working 2 weeks. You got to wait 2 weeks to get paid. It's all a trap. It's just a trap, people. And the more materialistic things that you buy, you're sinking yourself deeper and deeper into the trap. Now you really a slave. You have to go to work to pay for that Charger. You have to go to work to pay for that Mercedes. You have to go to work to pay for that luxury apartment that's $1,200 to $1,500. You might as well get a house at that point. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a hypocrite, because I'm staying in one right now. But that's only because I gotta get my you know, credit right to get a house. You know what I'm saying? Because I was out here stunting and fronting. You know what I'm saying? And I got sick and I couldn't, and you know, the Charger is gone. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. I'm not even mad, because, you know, it taught me a lesson to not be a slave over materialistic things, and to invest into myself instead of investing into materialistic things. Okay? But anyway, I hope this, you know, was a word of encouragement, and I hope you guys, you know, take this and use this and apply it to your life, you know, because, you know, it's not worth it, people. It's not worth being a slave for materialistic things. Trust me, man. It's way more things out in life that will make you way more happier than keeping up with the Joneses, okay? Y'all ever see those people that they're just happy as hell? They don't, you be like, what the hell do they got on? I would never, ever, ever, ever wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Taurus. I love nice things. I'm materialistic like crazy, but I'm also grounded. And I'm also, you know, I know I love, I'm not shallow. I love humans. I love people. I don't love materialistic things. I love people. I just love how materialistic things make people feel, because I like to see people happy. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, it's your boy Ratchet Reggie. You know, don't be a slave to materialistic things. That's how they got us in this matrix in the first place. You know, but anyway, it's your boy Ratchet Reggie.